But you get waiting they bother me for this country. You get waiting they bother me for this country. Person what you call your president, your number one citizen for this country, when you call Nigeria. This thing does they bother me. How person when you call your president, you don't answer common question, common ordinary question, you don't answer. Your president go interview for France, go they talk anyhow, they talk out of point. Common question when they ask president, number one citizen, you know if he answer. Your president, they ask your president, make him describe himself. Who is Muhammadu Buhari? Your president, they talk out of point. You know if he answer common ordinary question. Who be Muhammadu Buhari? Make him just describe himself. Your president, they talk out of point. Just watch. I go show you the video. Just watch the video. Your president, no fee. They ask, wait him, describe yourself. You know if he describe. They talk about teachers. Say, I go appreciate teachers. I will begin to appreciate teachers. Waiting teachers can't they do for your name? They ask you to describe yourself. Waiting teachers can't do for your own description. President. Person wanna call your president, number one citizen. Just watch. Watch the video.
Differently by different people. Man of integrity, man of honor, incorruptible. Some simply say you are phenomenal in Nigeria's political landscape. How will you describe yourself personally? Who is Muhammadu Buhari?
Well, I like to start by praising teachers of my generation. I spent 9 years in boarding school, 3 years in primary boarding, and 6 secondary school. Now I think they do 5 years or 4, I don't know how many years. The teachers then, they were treating children and students like their own children. If you do well as a student, they praise you in the classroom and in the assembly hall, which is held daily, 6 times a week. If you
That one self, they small. You don't watch them. You don't watch your president. They talk out of point for common question. That one, they small. The one they best me pass, they say, your president, Muhammadu Buhari, you go for international interview for France. International interview where you go for France. They question them about Boko Haram and Chibok girls. They ask your president, they ask him, say, what did he get to talk about Boko Haram and Chibok girls? Your president, open mouth, they talk about cows. What in concern cows, concern Boko Haram? They ask your president about Boko Haram and Chibok girls. They talk about cows, talk about Chad, Niger, Cameroon. What in all these countries where they call name, what in they won't do for Boko Haram matter? Your president is nobody else than Ekaturela. You're supposed to train cows. You're not supposed to be president for your country. Your president, they talk out of point. Hey, watch. Watch the video. Watch.
The first Nigerian president to unseat his predecessor at the ballot box, one of his first official visits right here to Paris, Muhammadu Buhari. Many thanks for speaking with us here on France 24.
Thank you very much.
You've said your top priority is security. What came out of your meetings with your French counterpart, François Hollande, when it came to Boko Haram and, of course, those Chibok students that have sparked that worldwide Bring Back Our Girls campaign?
Well, France has been in a very strong position to know our problems in that region. That if some of the rivers from Central African Republic are not diverted to empty into Chad Basin, Lake Chad will dry up. We have seen the seriousness of that. It affects farming, fishing, rearing of cattle, and if that project is executed, at least 2 million Nigerians stand to benefit. And I believe in Niger, Chad, and Cameroon, another at least 1 million people will benefit.
You don't watch and finish. You don't watch your president. They talk nonsense. They go ask them common question. You go to talk out of point. Now that's him your president. That's him president. That's him Buhari. What we call on a president? Not my president. Buhari go London. Go London for international interview for London. They ask your president. Ask your president, say, Prime Minister. They talk, say, him be number 1 person for corruption. They tell him, say, na him be number 1 for corruption. Your president open mouth, say yes. Say na him be number 1 for corruption. Your president, Muhammadu Buhari, man, what you call your president, open mouth. Tell them, say, na him be number 1 for corruption. simple, I don't know whether that English you know here. They ask him, are you the number one in corruption? He said yes. He accepts, say, he'll be number one for corruption. I watch the video.
President Buhari, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
You are here for an anti-corruption summit and try to tackle this big scourge. Of course, it's been overshadowed by what the Prime Minister said to the Queen about your country in Afghanistan, calling you fantastically corrupt. What is your reaction to that?
Well, I think he's being honest about it. He is talking about what he knows about the two of us, Afghanistan and Nigeria. And by what we are doing in Nigeria by the day, I don't think you can fault him. I hope he did not address the press. He said it privately, and somehow you got to know it.
That's true. He said it privately.
Now, what me and the gonna say, I go to bring you Tori every Sunday. I go to bring you Tori concerning man who you call your president. Man who you call your president. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Just subscribe. You go see where they write them down there for YouTube. Subscribe and share the videos so that it go reach everybody here. They go know, say, your presido, know what it to be your presido. Thank you for watching the video. See you next week and subscribe.